Turning now to the City League and the Start Spartans, where Nate James takes over for Godfrey Lewis. After dominating the city for the last decade, Spartans are in an unfamiliar role. The underdog, as James takes over, he is infusing the Spartans with a new attitude.
Our kids are working really hard. They're playing really hard. We've got a lot of work to do in terms of pad level and playing blocks the way that we want to, and just a lot of fundamental things. Again, we've got tough kids that have done everything that we've asked them to all through the process. But now we've got to ratchet up our attention to detail, that mental effort, all the things that we need to do to execute our offense and defense well. I think we have kids that can do all the things that we want them to. But again, now it's coloring the lines from that point.
I mean, there's still work to be done, but from last year, I feel like it's we're more disciplined. We're working together as a unit, offensively and defensively. We're not satisfied, but we're moving.
James served as an assistant at Northwood under his dad, Ken, who remains a valuable resource and sounding board.
It's a real special opportunity to coach these kids. That's why I'm here. I wouldn't have left for no reason. I still love everybody involved in that program, but this was a really special opportunity, so I'm really excited to be here.
And his new players are excited he is at Start as well.
I feel like it's we're getting more hard work in, and we're actually competing more than last year. I feel like Coach Nate brought a lot of competitive and more work in than Coach Lewis, and I feel like we're actually coming together more and becoming a better team.
He's a load, but he's definitely been pushing the team. Been working on line, getting down, getting aggressive. Working past to the whistle. Previously we've been kind of like a Hollywood team, he says. We haven't been really getting down in the dirt and stuff, but that's definitely what he's brought.
I feel like the way he moves, the way he brought himself on coming in as a new coach, I like how he did that. He came in hard. He wanted everybody to work hard, get things done, fundamentals, everything get locked down.
The key thing, anytime you have a new staff somewhere, is that it's probably going to get a little bit ugly before it gets fun. It's like we know that the solutions here to getting where we want to are not going to be microwave solutions. It's going to take time. It's going to be fundamentals, developing the kids that we have, doing the work in the weight room. It's not going to happen overnight, but I can't promise anything about any results that we're going to have, but I can promise you that our kids are going to scrap. I can promise that they're going to go compete, and they're going to fight really hard every down that we're out there, because we won't put a different product on the field, and we're going to be proud of that.
James will focus on defense. Tino Vergils is the offensive coordinator. Spartans will be balanced offensively, but it all starts in the backfield.
We understand that's got to be our building point to be able to pass. So without the run game, we can't get anything in the offensively going.
Billy Wirtz is our guy at quarterback right now. He started the first few games last year, and the story for him is pretty similar for all of our skill guys, where he's small. He's a guy that's probably been counted out a lot in his life, but he's a tough kid. It's like I'd follow that kid anywhere. I love him.
A season ago, Start went just 4-6, and for just the second time since 2015, did not win the City League, as the Week 9 loss to Scott cost them the title, paying back the Bulldogs on the Spartans' minds.
Man, yeah, ever since last year we losing to Scott, I feel like this year we're going to come way back harder and knock them out.
Would mean a lot. We fell up short last year. We're moving past the City League. We're not focusing on the City League. We want to move past that, but that'd mean a lot.
Spartans begin the season on the road, trucking down to Norwalk. Truckers winless since September of 21. Starts home opener following Friday against Clyde. Flyers making to the second round of the playoffs last season. Remaining games on the schedule, all City League or NLL teams, including a couple of Thursday night games. Week 4 against Scott. We heard how much losing to the Bulldogs last season is fueling the Spartans this year. They'll travel to Anthony Wayne in Week 5, and we'll finish the regular season on the road at Lima Senior.